The first thing I want to talk about is something incredibly powerful: your mindset. Your mind is everything. If you want to achieve something amazing in your life, it all starts with believing that you can. Once you truly decide that you're capable, nothing can hold you back. That decision, that inner belief, becomes the fuel that drives everything forward. But here's the truth. If you want to grow, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I know that might sound tough, but stay with me. Growth doesn't come from doing what feels easy or familiar. It comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone, from pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Think about it. Do you think world-class athletes became great by sticking to routines that felt safe? Of course not. They pushed their limits. They trained when it hurt, they did what scared them, and they kept going when most people would have stopped. That's how greatness is built, and the same applies to everything in life. Whether it's your career, your personal growth, or your relationships, the best version of you is waiting outside your comfort zone. Let's talk about developing new skills. One of the most powerful ways to challenge yourself and grow is by learning something new. Every time you pick up a new skill, you're not just learning, you're evolving. Think about your goals. Maybe it's speaking fluent English, becoming better at your job, or finally going after that passion you've kept on the back burner. Every skill you gain is like adding a tool to your personal toolbox. And the more tools you have, the more confident and prepared you become to handle life's ups and downs. Let me give you a real example. My best friend went through something really painful. She was married to a man who every few months would go on solo trips and tell her bluntly, "I'm not interested in you." Imagine the heartbreak. She felt lost and powerless. I told her something simple, but life-changing. Focus on yourself. Build yourself. Develop your own skills. She eventually realized she didn't need to stay stuck in a relationship that didn't value her. She let go, not out of anger, but out of self-respect. That was the turning point. She started investing in herself, discovering new passions, and finding her strength again. And guess what? She's happier and more confident than ever. So wherever you are right now, just remember, your mindset is your foundation. Growth begins where comfort ends. And every skill you build is a step closer to the life you truly deserve. She took my advice. She let go of the fear of being alone, and now she's living a happier, stronger life. It wasn't easy, but she did it. She had to develop something many people overlook, the skill of self-love and independence. And yes, it is a skill. Skills don't just come from books or classrooms. Some of the most powerful ones come from life, from the experiences that stretch us, break us, and teach us who we really are. When you make the choice to learn something new, to grow, to try, you're making an investment in yourself. And once you start to see progress, even in the tiniest steps, it's an amazing feeling. It's proof that you're not stuck. You're moving forward. So let me ask you, what skills do you need to develop to reach your dreams? Is it confidence? Is it communication, time management, leadership, emotional resilience? Whatever it is, don't wait for the perfect moment. That moment doesn't exist. It's now or never. Start now, even if it's messy, even if it's small. Let's talk about facing your fears. We all have something we're afraid of. For me, it was talking to people. I used to stay quiet. I kept my head down. And people? They made assumptions. They said things like, "You're dumb," and yeah, it hurt. But one day, something inside me changed. I decided to do the thing that terrified me. I started talking to strangers. Just a simple hello, a small conversation. It was terrifying at first, but then something magical happened. That first interaction, it opened something in me. I realized I was never dumb. I was just shy. And the more I faced that fear, the smaller it became. Now, I talk to anyone, and it feels amazing. That's what I want for you, too. Face the fear. Walk toward it. Talk to that stranger. Speak up in that meeting. Raise your hand. Share your story. Every time you face a fear, you take away its power. It's like running. At first, your legs ache, but the more you run, the easier it gets. You get stronger. You'll never know what you're capable of until you push yourself to find out. And now let's talk about something that holds a lot of people back. Perfection. Let it go. I know you want things to be flawless. You want your words to come out right, your path to be clear, your timing to be perfect. But perfection is a trap. No one is perfect. No one ever will be. And the pursuit of perfection? It can paralyze you. It stops you from moving forward. It whispers, "You're not ready yet." But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Aim for progress, not perfection. Mistakes will happen. That's part of learning, part of life. Don't let fear of failing keep you from trying, because every imperfect step you take is still a step forward. If you're waiting for everything to be perfect before you start, you'll never start. Perfection is just fear in disguise. It convinces you to wait, to pause, to doubt yourself. But real success, it comes from action. Just do it. Try, fail, learn, improve. That's the path. That's what growth actually looks like. The people you admire didn't start perfect. They started imperfectly but consistently. Now let's get real about something that's silently stealing your potential. Social media. Listen up. Social media is not your friend, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Do you want to know why so many people fail to live up to their potential? It's because they spend hours scrolling Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, comparing, wishing, watching other people live their lives while doing nothing about their own. And guess what? It's a trap. A carefully designed billion-dollar distraction machine. It's made to hijack your attention and feed you lies. Lies that tell you you're not doing enough, not looking good enough, not living right. But here's the hard truth. You're wasting your time. Every minute you spend mindlessly scrolling is a minute you could be investing in your dreams. Every post you like, every story you tap through, every reel you binge. It's time slipping away. Time you'll never get back. Let's break this down scientifically. Studies have shown that excessive use of social media increases feelings of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Why? Because you're constantly comparing your real, messy, beautiful life to someone else's highlight reel. You're seeing curated moments, perfect photos, filtered realities. But what you don't see are the breakdowns, the bills, the sleepless nights, the insecurity hiding. Behind those smiling selfies, it's all smoke and mirrors. And yet, it tricks your brain into thinking you're the one falling behind. But let me tell you something that can change everything. You can break free. You don't have to stay stuck in the scroll. You have the power, right now, to say, I'm done. I'm done wasting time. I'm done comparing. I'm done letting a screen dictate how I feel about myself. Instead, choose to show up for your own life. Put the phone down and pick up your goals. Turn off the noise and tune in to your purpose. Build, create, learn, not for the likes, not for the claps, but because you owe it to yourself to become the person you were meant to be. Instead of letting social media run your life, start cutting back, set boundaries, limit your screen time, take back control. Because when you stop comparing yourself to everyone else's filtered version of reality, something incredible happens. You realize you were always enough. You are powerful. You are capable. And you are absolutely deserving of every single dream in your heart. But it all starts with one decision: taking back your time. Let's talk about something even harder: cutting out toxic people. You might not want to hear this, but you need to. Not everyone in your life is meant to stay. Some people are holding you back. Some people drain your energy, mock your ambitions, or make you feel small, like you're not good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to make it. Let them go. You don't need that weight. Don't waste your energy trying to convince people who don't want to believe in you. Don't keep people close just because of history, when that history is full of pain, silence, or subtle sabotage. Here's the truth. If you want to grow, you need to surround yourself with people who light you up. People who challenge you, inspire you, push you to be better. Not everyone will do that. Some will pull you down just to keep you at their level. Don't let them. This is your life. Make the choice. Will you hold on to what's comfortable but toxic? Or will you create space for people who make you feel like you can conquer the world? Because your success depends on that decision. And here's a hard truth no one really tells you. No one is coming to save you. I'm sorry if that stings, but it's the truth. If you're waiting for someone to rescue you, to hand you the answers, to solve your problems, you'll be waiting forever. You have to be the hero of your own story. You have to make the move. Take the leap. Change the pattern. It's all on you. Now think about your parents. Have you ever asked them about their struggles? Do you know what they went through to give you what you have today? Have you stopped to wonder, are they happy? Are they living the life they once dreamed of? They may have sacrificed so much for you. They worked hard, carried burdens you'll never fully understand. But they are human too. Not invincible. Not superheroes, just people who had dreams, hopes, fears. They've been fighting battles you've never seen, so don't take them for granted. Don't ignore what they've given, and most importantly, don't waste their sacrifices by wasting your own life. Don't wait for someone to fix it all. For you, stand up, take charge, own your path, and stop saying, I'm not good enough. Because here's something you need to hear and believe with your whole heart. I want you to really hear this. Stop saying you're not good enough. That's not the truth. It's your fear talking. Every time you say, I'm not good enough, you are giving power to your self-doubt. You are choosing to stay stuck. And that's not where success lives. I've heard it over and over. I can't do this. I'll never make it. I'm just not good enough. Let me tell you something. That is a lie. Everyone starts somewhere. The most successful people you admire, they were beginners too. They failed. They struggled. They fell down hard. But they got back up. They kept going. And that's what you need to do. That's how you grow. Don't be afraid of change. Change is the spark that lights the fire of transformation. If you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results. If you want something different, you have to do something different. Step up, take action, stop waiting. Now I want you to really think about this. Where do you want to be in 5 years? 10 years? 20? What kind of life do you want to live? What legacy do you want to leave behind? You've got to think bigger than today. You've got to look beyond the moment and see the life you're building. Because here's the truth. What you do today shapes your tomorrow. I know you have dreams. I know you've got goals deep inside you, waiting to come alive. But now, it's time to stop dreaming and start doing. No more waiting for the right time. The right time is not coming. The right time is now. The moment you decide, truly decide. To commit to yourself, everything begins to shift. You will feel it. That fire in your belly, that clarity in your heart, that unshakable purpose. You will know, nothing can stop me now. It won't be easy. It's not supposed to be. But listen closely. You are capable of so much more than you've ever imagined. The struggles you're facing, they're not roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They're shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for your next level. So stop making excuses. Stop saying you're not good enough. Stop waiting for someone else to save you. Cut out the distractions. Cut out the toxic people. And get to work. Because success isn't handed to anyone. It's earned. You create it. With every decision, every action, every single day. When you look back on your life, don't you want to say, I gave it everything I had. I didn't quit. I showed up for me. That feeling, that pride, will be worth more than anything else in the world. So get up, go after your dreams, make your life unforgettable. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfection. The time is now. The life you want is waiting for you to choose it. You can't change everyone. You can't control everything, but you can change you. And that's where true power begins. Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you might just change the way you think forever. You can't change everyone. You can't control what other people say, think, or do. And you know what? That's okay. The real problem starts when we try. When we try to please everyone, when we carry the weight of their opinions like a backpack full of bricks. But here's the truth. They don't even care. Yeah, you heard that right. People are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. They're too busy dealing with their own lives, their own stress, their own mess. So why are you wasting your time, your energy, your peace of mind on people who will never understand your vision? Why are you letting their voices drown out your own? Let me ask you something. Why are you letting the fear of judgment keep you small? Why are you chasing approval from people who wouldn't even clap for you if you succeeded? You need to stop. Stop giving away your power to people who don't matter. Stop letting their narrow view of the world shrink your dreams. Because here's the thing. They don't know your story. They don't know your struggles. They don't carry your ambition. They weren't raised like you. They don't think like you. And they definitely don't dream like you. So why would you expect them to understand your fire? It's time to stop seeking validation. You weren't born to be understood by everyone. You were born to do something that not everyone can see. You've got extraordinary things inside you, ideas, visions, potential, and you don't need anyone's permission to go after them. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them stay small while you build something greater. Because when you stop fearing judgment, you finally start living freely. Now listen to me carefully. Your future depends on you. Your financial freedom is your responsibility. If you want to live life on your terms, if you want real options, real peace, real power, you have to invest in yourself. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for perfect. It doesn't exist. The only time you truly have is now. So start now. Learn the skills, build your income. Educate yourself on money, business, investing, whatever it takes. Because here's the reality. If you don't build your own dreams, you'll end up working for someone else's. Think bigger than the daily grind. The 9-to-5 is a system, not a life sentence. Invest in what builds wealth. Stocks, real estate, a side hustle, start a business, learn digital skills. The goal is freedom, not to impress people, not to show off, but to own your time, to make choices without fear, to live life without begging for permission, and you can do it. But it starts with one decision, to take control of your money before money controls you. Now let's talk about something even harder. Real friends. Because if you're going to grow, you're going to have to make some tough calls. You need to know who's with you and who's just standing next to you. Not everyone around you is cheering for you. Some people are just close enough to keep you small. Real friends? They show up when it's inconvenient. They root for you when no one else does. They push you, challenge you, remind you of your worth even when you forget it. If someone makes you doubt yourself, if they mock your goals, drain your energy, or laugh at your progress, that's not your people. Let them go. Wish them well. And surround yourself with warriors who want to see you win. Let me leave you with this. You don't owe anyone an explanation for chasing your dream. You don't need to dim your light to make others comfortable. You owe it to yourself to go all in, to cut the noise, to claim your space, to live the kind of life most people only wish for. The world won't hand it to you, but you can build it. So start now. This is your time. Make it count. And never, ever apologize for wanting more. Let me tell you something important, something you need to hear right now. Real friends. They're rare. They're the ones who celebrate your wins without jealousy. The ones who show up when you're down. The ones who push you to grow even when it's uncomfortable. But fake friends, they only show up when you're shining. When you're winning, they're all smiles. But the moment life gets tough, the moment you stumble, poof, they vanish. They're not there for you. They're there for the benefits. They want access, not connection. They want the good times, not the struggle. So how do you tell the difference? Real. Friends don't make you feel small for having big dreams. They don't laugh when you want more. They cheer when you level up. They reach down and lift you up when you fall. Fake friends. They roll their eyes at your ambition. They whisper doubts into your ear. They make you feel guilty for improving. Yourself. Like wanting better somehow makes you selfish. You know what you need to do. Cut them out. Stop entertaining people who drain your energy. Invest in those who water your growth. Because life is too short to waste on people who don't want to see you win. And now let me make something very clear. If you want to fly, you need to fight. You need to walk. You need to move. Nothing in. This life is handed to you. You can't sit back hoping for success to knock on your door. You've got to go out there and take it. You've seen people make it. Millionaires, billionaires, creators, builders. And you wonder, what are they? Doing that I'm not? Are they smarter than you? Maybe. Are they more talented? Possibly. But that's not what separates them. The difference is this. They took action. They moved when it was scary. They failed and got back up. They fought for it. Every single day. So ask yourself, what am I doing today to get closer to my dream? Are you moving? Are you grinding? Are you sacrificing comfort for progress? Because if you're not fighting for your future, you're letting time, your most valuable asset, slip away. And guess what? Time doesn't come back. It's time to stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to dream. Stop sitting on the sidelines of your own life. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing with my time? With my energy? With my one and only life? Are you just waiting? Waiting for the right moment? Waiting for motivation? Waiting for someone to come fix it all? Let me be blunt. No one's coming to save you. If you want it, you gotta go get it. So here's what I want you to walk away with. Stop wasting your energy on things that don't matter. Stop giving your power to people who don't care about your success. Stop explaining yourself to people who were never meant to understand your journey. You've got dreams. You've got potential. But dreams without action? They're just wishes. And you weren't born to wish. You were born to build. So build, move, act, fight, and never, ever stop. Cut out the fake friends. Invest in your future. Fight for what you want. And take action every single day. The time is now. No more waiting. You want success? You want freedom? You want to change your life? Then do it. Create your routine. Listen carefully, because this right here, this is where most people fail. Most people don't have a routine. They wake up, check their phone, scroll for an hour, and drift through the day just hoping something good will happen. That mindset? It's the fastest way to ruin your life. You want to win? You want to build something that lasts? Then hear me clearly. You need a routine, and not just any routine, a powerful one, a routine that pushes you, that challenges you, that makes you get uncomfortable, a routine that tells your brain, we don't do average anymore. When you wake up in the morning, don't just exist. Move with intention. Plan your day. Ask yourself, what do I need to accomplish today to be one step closer to the life I want? Write it down. You've got no excuse to waste time. Because your dreams, they aren't going to build themselves. They demand priority. Real routine keeps you locked in, focused, disciplined. It makes sure that no matter what distractions come your way, you keep showing up. Wake up early. Don't touch your phone. Don't scroll. Don't snooze. Get up and do something that sets the tone. Exercise, read, meditate, journal. Do anything that charges your mind and body. Because when you invest in your morning, you invest in your future. Make it count. But let me be real with you. It won't be easy. Sticking to your routine is going to be hard. Some days you won't feel like doing it. That's when most people quit. But you're not most people. You don't wait for motivation. You build it. You don't make excuses. You make moves. Realize this truth. You know nothing. Let that sink in. You know nothing. And that's not an insult. It's the key to growth. You want to level up? Then be willing to unlearn and relearn. Be open. Be humble. Most people stop growing because they think they figured it all out. They get comfortable. They stop learning. They plateau, but the most dangerous place you can be is thinking you've arrived, when you're just getting started. So ask questions. Study people who've done what you want to do. Be a student of life. Be coachable. Be hungry, because the moment you believe you know it all is the moment you stop evolving, they stop learning, and that's the beginning of failure. I know you want to be the best, but if you truly want to reach the top, you have to learn from the best. There are people out there who've done what you dream of. They've been where you are. And guess what? They didn't get there by doing it all alone, so stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Be coachable. Be hungry. Be open. Learn. Read the books. Watch the interviews. Study the moves of people who already made it. It's not weakness to learn from someone else. It's wisdom. Because if you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're staying stuck. And trust me, you can't afford to stay stuck. Success doesn't come from being the smartest in the room. It comes from being the most willing to adapt, willing to grow, willing to sit in the discomfort of not knowing, and still show up anyway. Stop being lazy. Let's get real for a second. Laziness will destroy your life. We've all felt it. The temptation to sit back, to relax, to scroll, to sleep in. But here's the truth. Your future is being written in the moments you feel lazy. What you do when you're tired, that's what defines you. Most people quit when it gets tough. Most people choose comfort over greatness. But you're not most people. Winners? They push when no one's watching. They sacrifice when others are relaxing. They keep going when it's not easy. That's how they win. If you want to live a life most people can't, you've got to do the things most people won't. When you're tired, that's when your discipline kicks in. That's when your grind matters most. The world doesn't care if you're exhausted. It only rewards results. So get up, push through. Earn it. Accept failure and keep moving forward. Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's not the enemy. It's your teacher. Most people fall and never get back up. They think failing means they're not good enough. They take it personally. They give up. But the winners? They fail. They learn. They get up stronger. So let me ask you this. What are you really afraid of? Embarrassment, judgment, discomfort? Because failure doesn't define you. It refines you. Every great person you admire has failed. Probably more than you ever will. And that's why they made it. So embrace the failure. Let it toughen you. Let it sharpen you. Get back up. Keep going. Fail forward. And most of all, win. Win for yourself, for your family, for your future, for your name. You don't just owe it to yourself. You owe it to the people who believe in you, the ones who sacrificed for you, the ones watching you, the ones who told you it was possible. Win, because they're counting on you. Win, because you've got more in you than you've ever shown. Win, because deep down, you know you were meant for more, and if you want, we can close this out with a final chapter, something that lights a fire so hot, it leaves your audience ready to move, right now. Want me to build that part? You don't just do this for yourself. You do this for your parents. You do this for your community. You do this for everyone who never had the chance. Your success will be their hope. It'll prove that you can break the cycle, that you can rise higher than anyone ever imagined, that you can become the one who changes everything. Because most people, they stop after the first failure. They give up when things get tough. They let fear win, but not you. You're going to be part of the 1%. The 1% who keep going when it hurts. The 1% who rise when everyone else falls. The 1% who build a life no one thought was possible. You know why the 99% quit? Because they doubt themselves. They tell themselves, I can't. They settle. But not you. You're different. You're going to keep fighting, keep building, keep rising, no matter how many times you fall. Because deep down, you believe in yourself. You know there's something greater inside you. You've felt it. You've seen the glimpse of what you could become. And you're going to win. For yourself, for your family, for your name, for everyone who ever doubted you. So let me leave you with this. Everything you need is already inside you. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You just need to move. You just need to act. You just need to decide right now that this is your time. No more waiting. No more excuses. Your future starts today. Like, share, subscribe. If this lit a fire in you, spread the